Top of the morning, y'all. I just pray to God none of y'all are in New York City, San Francisco, or Chicago. But at this point, I feel like if you were playing a game of woke Monopoly, there'd be like a community chest in there, and you would pick it up and read it, and it would say, your anti-Semitism problem has reached full maturation. The same people who are indescribably full of rage that Russia went into Ukraine and dropped a bunch of bombs are now thinking it's awesome that Iran has gone into Israel with a whole bunch of bombs. And now they're calling for the Day of Rage yesterday. What, the Day of Rage, what is that? You're just mad that they didn't lay down and take it? This would be the exact same thing as a wife getting beat to a pulp by her husband, and then unannounced, all of a sudden her brother comes in and finds out that his sister was getting abused, and he yanks her out of that house. He beats the crap out of the husband, and the husband has the audacity to be mad that he got caught for beating his wife. It's the exact same logic. It's the exact same logic. Those who cheer on the acts of terrorism are terrorists themselves. But maybe we're not ready to have that conversation yet. It would be like a Native American tribe, like a tiny little reservation somewhere in Montana or something, trying to exist when America has got all the land around them. And America comes in and just bombs the living crap out of this reservation, land that they've had for the last 1,000 years, and then America has the audacity to say, this Native American tribe caused this. We had to go in and bomb them. How dare you take to the streets and say, free America, because these dang Native Americans are on our land. That's exactly what's going on, y'all. I want you to understand it in this kind of logic because nobody else wants to explain it this way. Because in the Middle East, the Jewish people have one tiny spot of land that they're allowed to exist on. Muslims have the rest of the whole Middle East. And yet, that's not enough. This tiny little spot with a bunch of Jewish people on it, they got to go. They got to be wiped off the face of the planet. How absurd is this when you think about it in relation to the example I just gave you with the Native American tribe? And you wonder why more American men ain't standing up to this kind of stuff these days is because most American men have the testosterone of an 8-year-old little girl. That's why we've talked about this stuff right here from Black Forest, turkesterone. Look, I mean, the evils in this world are serious. You want to be at peak performance. You want to be able to stand up to this stuff and actually feel like a man. They're putting stuff in our food. They're putting soy in there to just make us full of estrogen, not full of this. This right here is peak performance, y'all. I'm telling you, I feel the difference all the time when I take it. BlackForestSupplements.com/buddy. Matter of fact, for the next 48 hours, they're doing a special. If you buy 2 of these, you get 1 for free. This is important, y'all. Go grab some of this as soon as you can. Let me come back to a video I did about a year ago that went really big. It's called, There's Only 38 States Left in America. The rest are ANO states, A-N-O, American in name only. We've talked about this a bunch, which in Spanish I think stands for anus, which makes it even better. There's only 36 states left when you really look at the laws and who believes in the basic principles of the United States. With that in mind, I want to tell y'all, when you see these protesters up in San Francisco taken to the streets with Palestinian flags, praising the massacre of the Jews, when you see protesters taken to New York City, protesting the massacre of the Jews, understand this ain't something to get mad about. They're not part of us. They're not part of our country. They're basically just glorified chop zones, if you want to be honest about it. They don't have our backs and we don't have theirs, okay? Because they have long since abandoned the basic principles of the United States. Here's another thing. The only side that is holding up signs right now that says down with USA, this crap right here, the only side that's doing that is the side of Palestine. Let that sink in for a second. If you're living in America and you support Palestine, you're supporting the end of your life. Do you understand that? Because they want to destroy us all. You too, little liberal keyboard warrior. If you're wanting to, they're saying down with America. That includes you. That includes every single American, no matter if you're saying we're on your side or not. They're just going to kill you. They don't care. It's like my buddy Chad Prather would say, if you stand with Palestine, then go stand in Palestine. How about that? Get in there with both feet, man. Don't be sitting over here in the Western Hemisphere with your pumpkin latte at Starbucks, you know, with your feet kicked up on your MacBook and your iPhone, your expensive clothes, talking trash on the internet. Go over there and stand right there in the middle of the Gaza Strip. We support that 100%. Go win yourself a Darwin Award. I want to end this video like this. This is special. I want everybody to leave a short prayer in the comment section for the people of Israel. First off, that they will turn to Jesus and know him, because that's going to be the completed picture, and we all understand that over here. We all get that. Second off, for their safety. They're God's chosen people, whether we like it or not, whether you understand it or not, and that is why the entire world is looking at this one tiny little piece of land What's the significance? I don't know. Go read your scripture. God bless y'all. Be safe out there. Keep your head on a swivel like you're at a gas station in Memphis. Be good.